Welcome back to another express class. We are starting, as you can see, in a seated position. So join me on your mat and we'll get started. I'm just going to start with some really gentle reaches up with those arms, clasping through the hands, pushing the palms up to the ceiling, reaching away, extending through the spine, getting length through the spine. Back down, sweeping up, pushing up. One more. Take the gaze over to the left and the right. Changing sides for 3. Reach through those hands for 2. And 1. Bring it back down. Bring those knees out and up in front of us. Bring that left arm over the right knee. Taking the right arm behind us, reaching away, getting a lovely twist through that spine. Keep those knees apart. Pushing into that right leg with the left arm. So you get that lovely squeeze and stretch through the thoracic spine. Change sides, untwist, right arm to left leg, pushing away, really reaching up and straightening through the spine. As we reach into the stretch. Again, keep those knees apart. Gazes over the left shoulder. One more breath here. Lovely, let go. Back to centre. Swing yourselves round into a seated position. We're going to start our first move with our knees bent. And we're going to work through some rollbacks. So hands are up at shoulder height. Our gaze is going to stay in front and head is facing up. We're going to slowly inhale, tuck the pelvis under, curve through the spine, slowly rolling through each vertebra as we make our way down to the mat. Slow as we can, drawing in through that core, bringing ourselves down, reach away with the arms, rolling ourselves back up, head nod, chin tucks in, keep that tummy tucked in as we roll up. Feet and legs stay steady, coming up onto our sit bones, reaching up, straightening through the spine. Let's just curl back down. One big exhale on our way down. Head touches the floor, inhale. Chin tucks in, exhale, draw those ribs in together, roll up nice and slow. Let's try and reach those legs away and extend them into a full roll up now. Inhale, curl up. Exhale, drawing in. Sitting up tall at the top. Try not to use momentum to get yourself down and to pull yourself back up. And what I mean by that is you don't see the knees kind of lifting up and bouncing up to get ourselves up. It's really slow, controlled move coming from that core. Keep that chin gently tucked in so we're not pulling through the neck. Let's do 3 more here. Let's try and flow with the breath now. Last one. Back down to the mat. Bring those feet in towards the bottom now. Hands behind the head. Let's roll ourselves up. And let's take it into our crisscross with our feet on the floor. So we're going to take the left elbow over towards that right hip, back down, left, right, right elbow to left leg. Keeping the head and shoulders lifted off the floor. Crisscrossing it out. 3, 2, and 1. Set those arms down. Taking a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Arms back behind our head. Now we're going to reach up, lifting that head up, lifting those shoulders up, drawing in through that tummy. Work through our 100. So you've got a few variations. You can keep your feet on the floor. You can bring one leg up or both legs up into a tabletop, or extend through those legs for 100. So pick your level and we'll get started. Float those arms up to about hip height. Palms are facing down because we're going to be doing that beating motion. Chin stays tucked in at all times. Don't let yourself feel it through your neck. If you do, drop down to a lower level. Okay. Draw it in through that tummy. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse those hands. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. 2, 1. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Keep that tummy drawn in. Pulsing through those arms. Exhale. Last 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Draw those ribs together. If your legs are extended like me, draw in through those inner thighs, drawing those legs up. Inhale. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 2, 1. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Bring those knees to chest if that feels good. Equally, if a full body stretch feels nice, go for it. Stretch it out. Reach away with those legs. We're going to roll ourselves back up, reach up with those arms, peeling through the spine up to a seated position. Shuffling up to the top of your mat if you can. We're going to try the rolling like a ball. So I'll demonstrate this to you first and then you can give it a little go. At first, often people do try to use momentum to kind of get used to the motion, but then eventually once we can demand that control, it's an excellent move for the core, and it's a lovely massage for the spine as well actually. But of course there's several contraindications to this, so if you've got any kind of back injuries or anything like that, it wouldn't be suitable. But let's give it a try. So the feet are going to float a few inches off the mat, knees are tucked in, hands are holding on at the shins, drawing in tight through that core, shoulders are back and down, head slightly tucked in. We inhale, we exhale, we rock away and bring ourselves back up. We rock and we bring ourselves back up. And on our way up, we want to try and avoid our feet touching the mat if we can on our way up. So let's give it a go. Let's try 5 together. Let's go. Bring it back up. If you need to, just allow one toe to touch that mat if you can, if you need that bit of balance. Reset. 3, 2, last one. Reach away, reset, amazing. It's a bit of fun. So let's take our legs out now into a little butterfly stretch. Feet are coming in together, knees are falling away. Don't worry if they can't touch the mat, absolutely fine. Gently holding onto the ankles, lengthening up through those sit bones, through the spine, drawing ourselves up. Inhale. Exhale. Rolling ourselves back down to the mat for our last little segment. So we're going to try and work through the double leg stretch. So again, knees are in, similar to rolling like a ball, knees are in towards our chest, legs together. Arms are starting down by our sides, and the motion with the double leg stretch will start with the arms. So they're going to come up and round, and then we'll introduce the legs. So let's work together. Tuck that chin into chest, of course. Let's go for 5. Roll those arms up, round, and down. Up, round, and down. 3, 2, and 1. Those arms are going to come up. The legs and toes are going to reach away. So arms and legs are extended. Bring those legs back towards us as the arms come round and down. Reach away with the legs and arms, drawing through that core. Head and shoulders are lifted. The lower we point away with those legs, the more of a challenge it is for our core. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees into chest. Set that head back down. Take a minute. Drawing ourselves back up now. Reach away with that left leg. Both hands gently resting on the right shin, where head and shoulders are still lifted here. We're going to pull and draw that right leg in for 2 pulses and change. Okay? So let's start with that left leg out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale. Pulse, pulse. Reach away. Change legs. Left leg in. Pulse, pulse. Reach away. Draw the leg in towards us. Really using our core here. We're not wobbling around through that lower back. Ribs are drawn in and down. Head's tucked in to protect that neck. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Feet come down to the mat. Reach up and over the head. Clasp those hands together and pull away. Keeping those ribs down. Gently bring the legs into the stretch for a lovely full body stretch. Lovely deep breaths. Bring those arms back down to our sides, knees coming back in, feet towards our bottom. Let's send those knees away to the left-hand side. Arms are going to reach up and over to the other way, right-hand side. The gaze is going to follow the hands, twisting through the spine. Change sides, send the legs over to the right. Arms come over to the left, along with the gaze. Bring those knees back over to the left-hand side. Top arm is going to help push us up to a seated position. Keep those legs swung around to the right-hand side. Let's just take a reach up with that left arm. Take it over into a side bend. Reach away with that right arm. Up and over, change direction with those legs. Coming over, reach away. Right arm, left arm lifted. Amazing. Reset. Reach up to the sky, stretch it out. And back down. Thank you so much for joining me for that. We fitted in a lot there. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you did. And I look forward to seeing you again soon.